I'm really tired all of a sudden.
Is it the try not to yawn challenge again?
I don't know what it does to me. It's my first day off and I'm like, should I just have a nap all day?
Yeah, you were not impressed when I said, hey, let's do filming early morning on Monday. And you said, yeah, no worries. My first day off in ages.
That's fine, actually.
Months.
I'm so excited. It's so chill.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
I got like 8.5. It was pretty good.
I wonder how many I got. Normally I get a notification if I get over 8 hours, but I didn't last night, even though I'm pretty sure I did sleep over 8 hours. 7 hours and 40 minutes. I kept on waking up, apparently.
Yeah, I've been pretty good.
Womp, 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 womp.
I've been around 7 hours for the last... Oh, damn. Last week I slept 9 hours and 20 minutes. Where do I have time?
Real. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the rendezvous point.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Galina. I am still in my house. I'm just in a new room. Got sick of my bedroom.
Could have switched it up.
Mackenzie's still in her bedroom. Right? Need new backgrounds, whatever. Yeah.
It's so chill, actually.
How have you been, Mackenzie? What's been going on?
So chill. Just working hard to please you.
Stop it.
Make money, you know. Yeah, literally just uni and work. How are you?
Fair enough. Same here, to be honest.
Chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling, doing well. I've got uni, work. The census date just passed for uni, and for some reason on the census date, I woke up early that morning because I had work, and then one of my co-workers instilled a little bit of, like, he was playing devil's advocate right in my ear, saying, like, because I was like, oh, I considered dropping out there for like a split second, like not dropping out, just deferring because of like stress and all that. And he said like, oh, why don't you? And he started playing devil's advocate, and I was like, don't do this to me. Today is the census date. I'll literally have until 12 p.m. tonight to decide. So the entire day, it was the only thing on my mind. It's like, do I defer? Do I not? Like, and it was so stressful. And then I decided, you know what? I'm that bitch. I can do it. I can handle the stress.
Crack on.
And if I want to defer, I can just do it next year and take like a gap year or a gap semester or whatever. But my mindset is the quicker I do it, the quicker I get it done. So if I just stick it out for the rest of however long I'm going to be at uni,
and then you're done,
I'll just get it done.
Period.
Right?
Should do anyway.
Exactly. But like him playing devil's advocate, and then I went to work the next day and he goes, so how'd you go? I said, I stuck with uni. And he said, good. Like, you know, like that's what you should do. You like, and I'm like, why did you play devil's advocate then?
Loki sounds evil. Why is he doing that?
No, he's like he's one of my favorite he's really good. He's the one that like convinced me to move to Wollongong next year. He was like, one of the greatest decisions of my life was moving out, like yada, yada, yada. And then I found out that like, oh, this is so funny. It was like the last half an hour of my shift, and four of us, including my manager and myself, literally just sat in the back of the warehouse just chatting. Like none of us were doing any work.
I love that.
We were just sitting out back, just talking. And he was telling us about his time overseas and how he met his current wife. Aww. As well. And it was just so sweet. Like he was like, because the manager said, oh, how did you meet your wife? And he said, oh, let me unpack the law for you. The law went for half an hour.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, but it was so good, like learning about like what he's like. How old is he? I think he said he's like 24 or 26. I think it's 24. And he's like lived like 3 separate lifetimes. I swear to God, he has. Like, it's so crazy.
They just tell me things. I'm like, what the hell? When did you have time for that? They just like lived 1,000 different lives.
Literally.
It's insane.
Yeah. Like, I want that to be me. Like, but the thing is, I'm so consumed by uni and I'm not earning enough money, and I want to earn more money so that I can live different lifetimes. And that's why, like, I don't know, that's why another reason why I considered deferring, so that I can just work
Save.
day and night like a dog, so that I can save to move out next year and to travel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Probably get some travel into your
But that's what I mean. I've never been overseas, and I really want to go overseas because I just feel like everyone should at some point in their life, and it's probably best to do it while you're younger as well.
Go to the 7 Seas.
I don't know. Yeah, I just want to, like, I don't want to go backpacking, but I just want to go, like, exploring. I don't, like, yeah. We should do that.
Yeah, we said Europe.
I think I'd get
2027.
when we were drunk in the back of Kate's car while Kirsty's driving us to cocktails. Everyone, Europe 2027. See you there.
Like, when are we going to be able to afford this? Yeah, 3 years maybe. Europe 2027. Love it.
Because we said after uni, and then we'll save for half a year, like grind, and then we'll go to Europe. That's literally what our decision was.
Yeah, I still stick with that. I stand by it.
All right, Europe 20 snow trip next year as well.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be expensive. We're gonna have to. I reckon we should just stay in bunk beds at this point.
Honestly, after my birthday this year, I love the idea of doing an annual thing with just a bunch of friends, you know?
Like a little.
Because for some reason, yeah, for some reason everyone really vibed with all of my friends, like all of my separate friend groups, and that made me so happy that we all just meshed so well.
We're all brought together by you.
Honestly, let's take them all out again.
That's about where
Plus
were we?
more.
Korea. No?
No, Malua Bay.
Malua
Bay.
You know, someone told me...
Oh, guys, it's double Gomex points today, just by the way. From Gomez. Guzman and Gomez.
Someone told me they had their schoolies down there.
Oh, really? That's a bit bizarre.
I cannot remember who was telling me. Like, a girl at uni, she's like, oh yeah, I had schoolies down there, and we had like a big Airbnb. I'm like, really? That place is tiny. I didn't know it existed until I went there. And she's like, yeah, like, it's pretty cool.
Like, I wouldn't choose to do schoolies there. I wish we did schoolies. Why didn't we? It was just not something that was on my mind. And then a year later, when all of my little friends were going, like, on schoolies, I was like, hold on. Me and Mackenzie didn't do schoolies. Why didn't we?
I don't know.
I think, do you know what we justified? I think what we justified as our schoolies was seeing Kendrick, and going clubbing the next day.
That was our schoolies.
Yeah, and I was like, that's not good enough. We should have gone to Fiji.
Next time. Next school.
Next time. Yeah, no worries. Next school, see you there. Because then my friends were saying, like, oh, just come to schoolies with us this year. And I'm like, no, they won't let me because it's that's not my year group and I'm not within the age kind of thing.
I don't know. I've heard those weird, creepy old dudes that go.
Well, no, like that's I'm pretty sure, I don't know. But there's an age limit thing. So
we should go to Bali.
I was the cutoff. Bali.
I feel like that'd be like not too
Should we do that instead of the snow trip?
Yeah. Bali 2025.
But we've already named the group chat Snow Trip 2025.
Well, we'll change it.
Change it right now. No context.
I should just keep on changing it, honestly. What is it? Snow
just
Trip
for giggles. People would start leaving. Are you changing it right now?
Yeah.
No.
Bali Trip 2020. And I'm going to change the emojis as well. Palm. Drink. I'm just not going to say anything. What's another beach?
Just like the snow trip one.
Save. Love it. Because last time I just changed it and then 2 people were like, yo! And then we never talked to it ever again.
Yeah, we got Chris to respond to it, like, Chris, you got to have our back, and Chris responded straight away. But it was just because we were all in the same car together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we got Caden to respond as well. Because we were all together. It was on the drive home. It was you, me, and Chris in my car, and then Caden was riding behind us on his motorbike.
We had a really...
And we stopped at Milton.
Yeah, I had a really banging, like, pizza thing at Milton Bakery. It was so yum. Shout out.
And then we all forced, like... Why did Chris shout everyone coffee that day? I think I made him shout me coffee because I was like, I'm driving you. I've driven you to and from the venue.
He was like, he bought me. He was like, you buy coffee and I'll buy food. And then he got something I didn't even want. I'm like, why'd you buy that? He's like, well, for us. So I'm like, I didn't want that. He's like, fine, whatever.
Sorry, I was just applying that. But yeah, right, Bali trip. Has anyone responded?
No. They're losers, whatever.
So excited. I hope somebody responds.
Whoa!
And real ones will know real ones will know context if they listen to the podcast.
Yeah, they should. We're gonna weed out the fake fans.
That's exactly what we're doing right now.
Shall we get into the report?
Shall I feel like that was a good catch up though, somewhat.
We gotta do it real quick.
We've actually got an agenda today, so I say we'll limit ourselves to 10 minutes.
All right, let's go. 10 minutes starting.
Now, I am rapping the baby rap from Justin Bieber, Ludacris's rap. Shall I give a quick rendition?
Yeah. Oh, someone played it in the Uber the other day when I was coming home, and I knew every word. Anyway, yeah, quick rendition, go.
Yeah. When I was 13, I had my first love. There's nobody to compare to my baby, and nobody came between us. Okay.
See, that was
I could never come above.
That was in time for me, just so you know.
Crazy. Starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. She made my heart pound and skip a beat when I see her in the street and at school on the playground. But I really gotta see her on the weekend. She knows she got me dazing because she was so amazing. And now my heart is breaking. But I just keep on saying.
When you edit that, can you speed it up to like 2 times speed?
I don't know if I'll be able to. Not on the program I use. I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
Do you ever think about how Drake was in that music video?
He was?
You didn't know that?
No.
Drake, baby.
Why was he in a music video about 13-year-old girls?
That's a really good question.
Alright, moving on.
Ask Kendrick. He was there. He was like in the group. That bit at the top. When they were like at some place and Drake was there. I'm like, Drake?
I didn't know that.
It's actually very funny.
Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, it's like my number one request when I go to the club or when I go to the pub. Baby, the rap, please. And then Alicia told me that the other day at work, Baby, they were playing Justin Bieber the entire day at work. Baby came on and Sam, it came up to the rap part and he skipped it because he knew that I would have been angry. So he skipped it and then Alicia told me and Alicia said she was angry on my behalf. I was like, yeah, that's my girl.
Maybe he just didn't want to do it.
She would have rapped it.
He knew that you weren't going to be there. You would have popped
and
out.
It's my part. It's my time to solo. It doesn't matter what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm depressed and crying, I will still pop off to that song.
Period. You just did. What? Anyway.
What? Who said that? Anyway, what are you rapping / reading?
I'm into audiobooks at the moment and I'm listening to Atomic Habits. Which
I've heard of that one.
It's pretty good so far. It's just like it's like about making small habits that like make you like 1% better every day instead of like trying to change heaps of things in your life. and getting overwhelmed. You just change little
Yeah.
things that make you better. But it's good so far.
Maybe I should start. Speaking of habits, just really quickly, I am a sucker for, like, if you look at my nails, you'll see that I'm a sucker for biting the skin around it.
Oh, I
I've
do that
been
all the
doing
time.
really well lately. I haven't been biting my nails, and like I've not been biting the skin around them, and I've been really proud of myself because I think it's like an anxious habit that I do. And I don't know, I just one day I was like, I'm so over having grubby nails. I just can't. And I've been doing really well, and I've been really proud of myself. Like, they look red around.
No, that is
I've been
good.
applying cuticle oil, but yay!
I'm just
It's
a
all
muncher.
yeah.
I'm always munching. Always
So
munching on the
I
skin.
used to be so bad.
It's just like
I've been doing it for months now.
it's just like a thing.
Years.
Like I don't bite my nails anymore. I used to. It's just like the skin around and then it gets like really bloody and like
dry,
and it's just too bad. And I'm like, oh. I was actually thinking about doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So maybe I should join you because I was like, I just need to leave them alone, and then I didn't.
We'll circle back to that because it's actually my recommendation. Anyway, what have you been eating?
I wrote down a drink, so I hope that I don't get crucified, but I've been drinking a lot of iced coffee lately. Iced oat coffee. Iced oat latte.
I can't do alternative milk, I'm sorry. The only alternative milk I can do is lactose free.
That's not alternative, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right, never mind then. I've tried.
I love oat milk.
I
I'm such an oat milk girl. Love it.
I've tried alternative milk. Like, I've tried almond and oat. I literally just can't do it because it just overpowers the flavour of the coffee.
See, you'd think so, but now, honestly, I can't even tell the difference between an oat latte and a regular latte, which is probably not good. I'm like, why do I
just feel like I'm drinking porridge. Liquefied porridge.
I remember one time I thought it'd be so funny if I made porridge.
I've been eating mandarins.
That's good. That's good, Gail.
I'm sorry, I'm getting really antsy. And red in the face, obviously.
It's mandarin season, actually.
Yeah, I keep on bringing them to work, and they just stay in my bag because I forget that they're in there.
Me when I was a kid.
So oat milk with porridge?
Yeah, it was just tasted like porridge, really.
Maybe I should try that.
It's really crazy. It's really out there.
All right, let's move on.
What are you playing?
What have you... Sabrina Carpenter.
Me too!
But not her new album. I haven't listened to it yet. I've just been listening to, like I've never listened to Espresso or Please, Please, Please in full until it randomly came up in, like, my Discover Weekly, and then I listened to it. I was like, why haven't I been listening to these sooner?
They're good, aren't they? Can you please, please go and watch the Taste music video?
Oh, I've heard many good things about it.
It has Jenna Ortega in it.
Why does that water taste so bung?
It's not really. Mine tastes really yummy.
Water is so brilliant. Can I just say it's my one of my favorite things.
People, honestly, I don't trust you if you can't drink water by itself.
Right.
Like, there's something wrong. I saw a video that said that the other day, and everyone in the comments was like, at least they're drinking something. I'm like, if you have to drink cordial to drink water, there might be something.
I haven't had cordial in so long.
I bought a bottle of cordial the other day, and I'm kind of over it. It's just like
it's just too sweet. It's just, It's either too sweet or too watered down. Anyway, so you've been playing Sabrina too?
Yeah, I've been listening to her new album. My favourites, apart from Espresso and Please, 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 I really like Taste, and I really like, I think it's either Bad Chem or Bed Chem. Bed Chem.
I've heard that one's good.
We're up there.
I'll listen to it. On my way to uni today, I'll listen to it.
And then watch the music video, because it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll do that while I'm driving as well. Kidding.
No, don't. We endorse safe driving.
Actually. I will not watch it, I promise. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I promise.
I promise.
I was meant to like pinky promise. I won't do that.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway, I have been obsessing over the good weather, but the good weather in the sun, not the wind. The wind is
It's
scaring
been
me, and
so windy.
I am scared to drive because when I'm driving, I can feel my car swaying, and it's so scary. And I just feel bad for all of like the people in like really small cars or motorbikes or something like that, because they would
Yeah.
freaking feel it. And my car's a small car, but it's not as small as others, and
Yeah.
I freak out driving mine.
I literally the other night I was in bed and I woke up like once every 2 hours because I thought the wind was going to take the roof of my house off. It
It's
was
so
just
bad.
so intense, and I'm like, this is it, guys. Like, it's done.
But I'm not the only one that thinks it's been good weather. Your mum's been posting about it on Facebook as well.
She went to the beach in August. I'm like, that's still technically winter. I'm sure she's
People have
loving
been
it.
swimming though.
Yeah, I hope that it's good weather when I come back. I'll go for a swim.
Sunrise swims. Your mum terrified me on Father's Day. It was the first post that came up on my Facebook page, and it said, oh, happy, like the adoption papers came just in time for Father's Day, and the first photo was of Jasper, your littlest brother, and I freaked out. I was like, is this how she's announcing it?
That Jasper's adopted.
Yes.
No.
I freaked out. I got freaked out. I just went, oh my God, Mackenzie never told me this. And
Yeah,
then I
sorry about
realised
that.
it was for your new dog.
They're like, they keep calling her my little sister. Like, I call them and they'll be like, oh, your little sister's here and wants to say hi. I'm like, I've never met this dog ever. Like, she's not my little sister until I meet her, and she knows who I am. But only a few weeks until I meet my little sister. Apparently they're very cute.
That's exciting.
Both of them together. Mess around.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you.
Are you excited to dog sit?
Oh my God. I love that your family asked me. Not that I've done it in like over a year, but they think of me.
They haven't really gone away.
No, they haven't gone away in ages. Apart from like when your parents went overseas to visit you. But I feel like there's just always been someone at home to be able to look after Nessa.
Poor
anyway,
Ness.
let's crack on.
Crack on.
What have you been obsessing over?
My lash lift.
Oh my God.
I'm actually
it's stunning. This is the second time. Is it the second or third time you've gotten it done?
It's the second time, but she like did it really high. Hold on, it doesn't look as good as it used to. No, I think it's gone down.
It's meant to develop more. It's meant to develop over a few days, like fully develop.
No.
But you'll notice that the tint wears off before the lift, because then when you apply mascara, you'll notice that the lift is still very much there. It's just the tint that's faded away. But when you sent me a photo of it, I definitely noticed the difference from your normal lashes, and I must say it looks a lot better than your first one as well, and I think it's because your lashes are becoming more malleable.
She put them all the way up, and I liked it this time, like sitting there. It is a long time to sit there with your eyes closed, but I was like so relaxed I fell asleep. I love it. The girl was like, you just fall asleep. And I'm like, sure. No problem.
I have nearly done that because I think I've said this story before about how my lash technician, it was really cold and she goes, would you like a blankie? I said, oh yes please, and then she tucked me in.
That's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, I love her, and she's like turned the lights off and she goes, you can fall asleep if you'd like. I'm like, Matilda, stop it, you're so cute.
That's so cute. Yeah, it's just like, it's hard to like be there with your eyes closed for that long without falling asleep. I feel like that's more of a challenge.
Yeah. Anyway.
Next,
what next? What are you recommending?
Emco Beauty again. I don't know if
I'm
I
a
can
fan
recommend
of.
things again.
No, like, yeah, I'd say so, because if you love it that much, just keep on recommending it until people listen.
Sponsor me.
I chose something else, and it is what we were talking about earlier.
Cuticle oil.
Cuticle oil. Because that is, I think that's what my saving grace has been. Because that is what's saving my cuticles right now. Because I got so bad that they, like, I think I had 3 nails on each hand that just started bleeding. I was like, I can't stand this anymore. So I just applied cuticle oil, and it like they started healing.
I
It
used to
made me so
have
happy.
cuticle oil pens that you like carry around with you, and they were like scented and they smelled so good. They were like coffee scented, and it's just like a little brush, and you kind of just like it was really good. It's like on the go. But I loved
Oh,
it.
that's good. I bring this with me everywhere now, even if I don't use it, but just in case I use it. So,
Some things
like, I
like
might
that,
go
it's
to
just good having it with you.
yeah,
It's comforting
because
knowing it's there.
where did I take it? Yeah, exactly. I took it to when I go shopping, like just to the marketplace. I bring it with me as if I'm gonna find time to use it while I'm shopping.
That's why the pens are good. I should have got more. I
Yeah,
would
maybe
have
I'll
a
have to get one of
business in
those.
the UK, and now I think shipping is like $1 million.
Ew. Bali trip 2025. I'm sorry.
No
Um,
one's replied, have they?
no.
There's so
Anyway,
many.
what are you treating yourself to?
What am I treating myself to? Guzman. I bought Guzman the other day.
Yes.
It was really yummy.
I have not had Guzman in maybe a month or two. Like, I hang out with friends, and they're like always, like, mainly Shane. Whenever we hang out, it's like, let's get Guzman, and I'm like, you can, I won't.
As
Sorry,
if you love
I haven't had.
Guzman.
I love Guzman so much, but like, I think I've overeaten it. You know what I mean? And I feel like
Mm.
I was their biggest fan, and now I've eaten too much of it, and I can't.
I still like
Anyway,
that photo of you with the burrito on opening day is like ingrained in my mind.
yeah, all
You,
I can see is me and Abby, like,
you can find it. It's in the Nara highlights on the GYG page. You can find the
that
photo.
that means that they've been there for like a year now, like the one in Nowra, because
Over.
it was when I still worked. It was when I was still a bartender, because I'm wearing the uniform because I was about to go to work. I was going straight to work after that.
Damn.
Anyway, I've been treating myself to drinks with friends. Oh, I was late. I was late because I was like, I don't know whether to go or not, because I had an assignment due, and I was like, I have barely started it. I need to work on it. And then Kate said, let's be so real. Will you work on it? And I said, yeah, you know me too well. I probably won't. So
You
I
just
went
get
there, but I
FOMO.
was late. Yeah, right. So I've gone there, and they're like, we'll get you your strawberries and cream wine. We know you love it. We'll get it for you. I got there. They got a massive bottle of vodka and nothing else. And then I asked Molly about it. I said, you're getting me my strawberries and cream wine. I don't really drink vodka. And she goes, yeah, I said it to Kate, and Kate, like, didn't get it. And I was like,
Ooh.
damn you, Kate. I need my strawberries and cream wine.
What did I buy the other day?
Anyway, that's what I've been treating myself to.
I bought like a passion fruit vodka. And then I went and got a Slurpee from
Ooh.
7-Eleven. It
And you put it in?
Reminded me of that time we did it.
Yes.
and I was like,
Yes.
and we were in a Bunnings for some reason, and it was weird.
And my car broke down.
Oh yeah, your
My
car
car
broke
died.
down. It was a hectic day, and then we were at the beach for some reason. That day went forever.
Yeah. And was that the day we went to Berry as well for donuts?
Must have been. And who was there? It was before Jimmy and I started dating. It was when we were still in our little
Who did I have
flirty
in my
stage.
car?
Who else was in the front then?
Chris.
Chris! Chris! funny story about Chris we should tell the pod, because Chris literally doesn't even listen to our podcast. When we used to have our old friend group, we had a Life 360 together, and then everyone turned their location off except for Chris, and then Chris turned it off because obviously
He wanted to rename the Life 360 circle. Where's Chris?
He should have. That would have been funny, but he just turned it off. And then I was randomly on there the other day because I rarely ever check Life 360, but I was on there the other day and I saw Chris had randomly turned his location on literally 2 years later, pretty much. 2 years later on this group chat, in our little group, he's turned it on. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to turn mine on too so he doesn't feel left out. And then he messaged me. He's like, so you turned your Life 360 back on? And I'm like, yeah, what about it? It was a bit funny. Because I didn't want him to feel left out.
And the reason he turned it on is because River said, turn your location back on.
River, the other person in there who was the first person to turn his location off, just saying. He's like, River told me to. I'm like, that's odd.
Maybe we should just... Maybe River and I should just turn our locations back on. I was going to say, can we bring the gang back together?
Bring back the collective.
Bring back the collective. Anyway, let's move on from that. Because I thought to myself, Mackenzie and I will stop filming at 10:45 so that I can drive to uni, and it's nearly there and we haven't even gotten into our agenda. I think we should quickly address... What do you choose? What do you choose that you want to address? Because I feel like some things we can bring up next week.
I have a funny story that I wanted to tell you. I've said
okay, go.
Alright, so I went to Bunnings Rave after party the other day, saw Peking Duck, it was a vibe, honestly, very good. Sausages, 2 out of 10. Rave, 9 out of 10. They had lots of porter blues. What did you say?
I was going to say it would have been so fun. Like
it was like 6,000
I can't believe they chose Melbourne.
There's like 6,000 people
in the car park.
No, this is the after party. It was in some random warehouse in Port Melbourne.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then I was in line for the toilet, and I went with my housemates and my friend, and I was in line for the toilet, and then this guy comes. I was next, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "I will pay you $50 if you let me go in front of you to go to the toilet." And I said, yeah, all right. He hands me a $50 note. And then I let him go to the toilet. And then, so I made $50 that night. Basically, going out's made me money. I think it's...
I need to live that lifestyle.
Is it? I hope it's legit. That's legit.
Sounds legit.
Seems legit.
So... shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy, for real. You made my night. And then, I was really happy after that. I'm like, yay, money. My broke ass was like, yes, please. I need to pee, but never need to pee that much.
No, exactly.
But other than that, it was a really good night. It took forever to get an Uber home because there were so many people there, but it was a good night.
And it would have been so expensive too.
Ubers.
Yeah.
I don't know. My housemate got it. I paid for my friend to go home.
It would have been so expensive.
I paid for my friend to go home. She lives in Carlton. And I was like, I'll get your Uber. Because she's an under-consumption queen. She has an iPhone 7 or 8. Still has a home screen. And so, it goes flat really quickly. Because you know how when they bring new ones out, they just deteriorate the old ones. Yeah. And so she's like, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think my phone will make it home. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. Put her in Uber. And I could lift her up on my shoulders. My friend Emily. Shout out Emily. They got on their final song, they were like, get someone on your shoulders. And I'm like, oh, my gym skills, they're gonna pay off. Full squatted my friend. No,
I love that so much.
Got down.
Do you remember when I was on your shoulders when we played Chicken Wars at the beach at night?
That's the thing. I was like, oh, this is just like at the beach. I'm like, yeah, but if she falls down, she falls down onto a floor covered in alcohol and cans. It's not like she falls into the ocean.
Can we do that again?
Chicken Wars. That was really fun.
At the beach.
That was really fun.
That was a good night.
Night at the beach is scary.
And there was bioluminescence.
Not as much as that other time.
It was...
But
that was very spontaneous.
That was so fun, all of us, honestly. But the going to the beach that night was very spontaneous as well, and then there were people setting fireworks off.
Yeah. And we were scared.
We were like, hey. We were playing chicken war.
Hey, girl.
We were pretty good. Actually, we were pretty bad, weren't we?
Yeah, because I think I was versing Shane, and obviously Shane and Jimmy, they're gym
The
bros,
defense
and you
gym
and I were
bros.
kind of...
They're in defense.
Yeah,
they
and
like
we were just
literally
kind of...
work out for a living half the time. We're like just girls.
We are just girls. But actually, I think that they got disqualified because they cheated. I remember once we're like, no, we won that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just being
like
sore
them.
losers.
You know, this is so... I'm 100% convinced that I can leg press more than Jimmy can. I'm 100% convinced. I really want to go to the gym because I have a feeling.
I think that I could still leg press a lot, to be honest. Like, I remember I was always so good at it because I've got like fat thighs.
Yeah, same.
I was always really good at it.
They're
I've got
not
no
all
upper
fat,
body
they're
strength.
muscle. They're not all fat.
Right?
They're not all muscle. Definitely not all muscle. But there's some muscle in there. But,
probably majority muscle.
Yeah. Because I'm like, they're big thighs, but like... big thighs save lives.
What is it? I was literally about to say that.
What is that even... What is that in reference to, though?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's like dropping your phone in the toilet or something like that. You can't big thighs save lives. Also a song.
There's so much more I wanted to talk about. Mackenzie, we need to be quicker with our...
Larger hips and thighs are said to have lower risk of heart disease and premature death. Boom!
Yep.
We're gonna live forever.
But I don't want to live
I hope not.
forever. So I don't even know all the words, but you triggered a song in me. I don't know whether to discuss more because I don't want to be late to uni. I need to do a presentation.
We really need to...
And I'm always late to this class.
You have to do a presentation, baby. You have to go. I did 2 presentations
I don't want to, though.
week.
Like, I don't want to because they're just going to be watching my video and I am going to put my head in my hands and I might cry. And it'll be so embarrassing because the tutor's going to ask follow-up questions and I'm going to say, babe, I literally did this last night. Do you think I know what I was talking about?
What's it about?
I had to edit so much because I had like 30% script, 70% freestyle. So I would stumble over my words and then start swearing and then go silent for like 3 minutes because I'm trying to figure out what I should say. So I had to edit so much. So edit all of the swearing out, all of the silences, all of the stumbling over the words. And then you can hear my voice slowly getting irritated throughout the whole thing. And I didn't even finish with like a thank you for listening. I literally finished going like, yeah, my film is about this. And then the video cuts off.
What's it called? This is like so... It's just something you said reminded me of it. My friends have, in their minor class, like a whole bunch of people do the same minor, and they have this teacher that apparently just like talks in her own head half the time and will just like trail off while she's talking, like in the middle of a sentence, and then the class will be quiet for like 2 minutes, and then she'll like, so you guys like get it, right? She'll be like, she like just half the time she talks in her head apparently, like she'll just be like blah 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 blah. Yeah, so you guys get it?
I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Like I am bad for cutting myself off and then going, know what I mean? But the person I talk to just always knows what I mean. Like I'll be like, yeah, so I did this and then you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like sometimes
and then you're always like, I know
exactly what you mean.
I know yeah, exactly. And like you have to piece together the puzzle yourself, but you're like, No, I get you. I know what you're talking about.
I was gonna say sometimes you can't find the words for something, but like you can string enough together that the other person knows what you mean. Just a couple
Exactly.
words, and then they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, 100%, I get that."
Yeah.
And we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, we've got to wrap this up. Because I've got to leave in like 10 minutes, probably
That's
less
so
than.
chill. We always
So
got
chill.
places to go, guys. It's not our fault we're so busy.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening and viewing this podcast. Do all the things. Tell
Like, subscribe.
literally everyone. Follow everything.
Chat, let me know what you think of something.
Chat, let us know what you think of
My lash lift.
Lash lift, and I don't even know what else did we talk about. There was a few things. Oh, and the Peking duck rave party that Mackenzie got $50. Would you let somebody
I was gonna
go
say,
to the
would
toilet
you
in
let
front of
someone
you for $50?
You really need to pee? I think most people would say yes. I can't think of a
Surely.
scenario where
Unless
I'd
you
pay someone $50 to go to. Depends how long. I don't think the line was that long though. That's the thing. Anyway.
crazy.
Blah, blah, blah.
Anyway.
Till next week.
Tell everyone.
Tell your grandpa.
Okay, lots of love.
God bless.
Bye.